He was manipulated into buying a wedding ring for his fiance that she wasn't going to like. Now, on Thursdays, what we do is we say, hey, if there's a storyline that you guys can't remember, or if we didn't get closure on it, tell us about it. And we'll do a little homework and we'll try to give you guys some closure. So when we do that on Thursdays, we call it Follow-Up Thursdays. And Jeanette Salgado wanted to know, she said, look, I was wondering if you guys can follow up on a listener. About a year ago, her fiance proposed to her with a ring her sister had picked out with her fiance. The sister knew what kind of ring she wanted, but went the opposite route and told the fiance her sister wanted a small ring and nothing showy, so that the ring wouldn't be bigger than hers. Okay, so it was competitive sisters here is what was going on.
Yeah, and so I'm going to break it down for you. And I was like, man, I don't remember this story. It's because I was on maternity leave and just had my baby.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so we last heard from Jackie on Monday, March 29th, 2021. Jackie had gotten engaged and was disappointed at the size of the ring because her fiancé makes a lot of money and she thought it would be bigger. Jackie's fiancé told her that he had asked her sister for help picking out her ring. Jackie's sister manipulated him, saying that Jackie would prefer something small and that she would hate a showy diamond. Then she helped him pick out the exact small stone. Jackie's sister has always been jealous of her and has always been competitive. Jackie wanted to know if it would be wrong for her to complain about it to her fiancé, or should she just be grateful? Davi said it was an impossible situation that she couldn't get out of without seeming ungrateful. Cassie suggested that Jackie get her revenge by loving the small ring he gave her and that it would drive her sister crazy. Mo said you can lay down by yourself at night and cry. Jackie didn't take our advice. She didn't think it was fair to be stuck with the ring. Every time she looked at the ring, it made her angry at her manipulative sister. So Jackie was honest with her fiancé. She told him how much she loved him and that she thought the ring was beautiful. Jackie told him that what his sister told him wasn't true at all. Jackie told him that she was grateful and would love any ring he picked out regardless of the size. Jackie told him the only conversation she'd ever had with her sister about engagement rings were about her sister's ring and how she wished hers was larger. When he asked Jackie if she was happy with the ring and size, Jackie told him that she loved him but would prefer he pick out the ring and diamond for her without any input from her sister. He agreed and was going to talk to the jeweler that week, so whatever happened.
Whoa.
And I wasn't even here for that
You weren't
story.
even here.
Woo!
All right, so the update. Who's got it?
I do.
Navi got it.
Hey, Bert Show. Unfortunately, the situation with the ring did not get resolved. I should have just kept my mouth shut entirely. He did end up going to the jeweler. That's a hard word. Jeweler. Sorry. To see about exchanging the ring. I was thrilled and thought I might get something more suitable for me and hopefully closer to the ring, to the size I assumed I'd be getting. She means like the size of the diamond, not like the size of the ring. My mistake was telling him that I would be happy with any ring as long as I knew he picked it out and not my sister. A couple weeks later, he presented me with the new ring. When he opened the box, I wanted to cry because it wasn't much bigger at all. In fact, I couldn't really tell if it was bigger. However, the style was terrible. It was so tacky. It looked really dated. It actually reminds me of a ring that my aunt had when she got engaged in the early 90s. Ooh, that's what my mom would call gaudy.
Gaudy.
Yeah, that's a big ring.
Like a big jersey ring.
But this one wasn't big. It was small.
Yeah, it's small and gaudy.
The parts that matter are small, and the parts that don't. It's like, what is all this metal? Is this a car part that you turned into a ring? Okay, early 90s. I actually didn't know what to say, and I couldn't hide my disappointment. He realized it and got really mad. He told me he was not going back out to pick out a third ring, so I was stuck with that one, or else I could sell it or exchange it myself and pay the difference for whatever ring would make me happy.
Wonderful way to start a marriage.
Yep. Well, it's been several months now. I had really hoped it would grow on me, but I still hate it. Every day I look at it, and I'm tempted to do what he said and get something else. Our wedding is in the spring. I'm tempted to just do it so I have the ring that I want on my wedding day. I just think that would really end up hurting him or making him angry, so I'm a little afraid to. What would you do? Do you risk it all so that you know you have the ring that makes you happy, or do you just live with it forever?
She better not break out that ring without running it by him before the wedding day, because if he sees that, he's going to have all sorts of feelings about it on the wedding day. Don't you think?
I mean, he said to do it.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it.
He said I could sell it or exchange it myself and pay the difference for whatever ring will make me happy. The fact that he went back and even did a second ring because of the sister's involvement honestly makes me think this dude, if she did that, he would get over it.
We need to hear the tone because, look, me sitting down with you going, you know what, baby? Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Go out and get the ring that you want. I want you to be happy. That's my number one concern. Is very different than, fine, you know what? Whatever. Go out and get whatever makes you happy. So we need to be on that conversation because we don't really know the tone of it.
I think it was that one.
It was that one.
Yeah. I feel like he said it from being in his feelings. I think she should just go through with this ring for the wedding, but then at some point in the future, I mean, he's already in his feelings. So if it's going to make you happy, talk to him about it, get you a new ring.
No, I feel like you got to do it before the wedding.
Really?
Yeah, because if you have that during the wedding ceremony and in the wedding pictures,
Yeah, they
then
break
you
it
can't
out.
get rid of it.
He's surprised,
Fair.
and all you got is pictures of his surprised face.
Ugh.
You do it before the wedding and you let him know before the wedding.
I think if I were him, this might be my ego talking, but I'd be like, obviously, I can't make you happy. Like, nothing I'm doing can make you happy. Like, I feel like him going, go get your own ring, then that'll make you happy. If she does it, it's like him, it's like telling him, basically confirming his thoughts that he can't make her happy.
Again, we need to know the tone of it, man. I mean, he might have been sincere, but we just weren't there.
No,
like it's a test.
The tone is he realized it, got mad. He told me that he was not going back to
Yeah.
pick out a third ring, so I was stuck with that one, or else I could sell it, exchange it, or pay the difference. He's not
He's
happy.
mad.
I would literally say, you don't want to be married. Like, if I were a dude, I mean, I don't have the parts, but I feel like if I were a dude, I'd be like, you don't want to be married to me. That's what it is. You're blaming it on the rings. Rings, you've gotten multiple, but I don't think she wants to be married.
This plays right into what the sister wants, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
She
the sister's
wins.
the winner. Yep.
Yep.
Sister wins.
The Bert Show.